I'm Christine Frizzau in Washington, where the Trump administration's extraordinary crackdown on higher education carries on and appears to be working. The list is growing of colleges and universities agreeing to pay out millions of dollars and make some major changes to their policies in exchange for federal funding being restored. I sat down one-on-one with the Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon, for reaction. The deals have been piling up. At President Trump's alma mater, the University of Pennsylvania, $175 million in federal funding, now unfrozen, after UPenn agreed to block transgender athletes from participating in women's sports. Brown University will pay $50 million and Columbia $220 million to get their funding restored, after agreeing to crack down on so-called anti-Semitism on campus and new merit-based admissions policies.
There is a real effort to make sure that faculty and students are not being hired or promoted or admitted, based on race, but it is on merit.
We spoke to Education Secretary Linda McMahon about what she calls major victories in striking these agreements with higher ed.
What do you say to critics who say the Trump administration is simply going after Ivy League schools because they've tended to sway more liberal?
It's unfair to what's happening on campuses. And I think the elite universities that have been covered more in the news and are more visible. What we have seen is many other universities across the country who are already starting to implement some of these changes without having to go through the investigative process.
That investigative process has been a months-long ordeal at Harvard University, reportedly nearing an agreement to include a $500 million payout in exchange for its research funding restored, and to stop the Trump administration from blocking Harvard from enrolling thousands of international students.
What's at risk is the excellence of higher education in the United States.
The Justice Department also just putting UCLA on notice, saying it broke civil rights law for failing to protect Jewish students on its campus, just as this video from commencement 2 months ago is once again going viral.
Excuse my language, but to that I say ICE and the Trump administration.
As students return to campus nationwide, the White House not backing down from its effort to reshape the way their universities are run. I'm Christine Frizzau reporting.